made a deal. I got the I tried removing the decals off it to actually correct the body on it. And asked me if I could build him a model car that was realistic to the general on the Dukes. Well, somehow he was aware that we already had a General Lee on the workbench already, but we were trying to figure out which way to go with it. And lo and behold, he kind of gave us the right direction we're going with it. And I started stripping the interior and everything out of it. Started making aluminum body panels back then for it. But like I said, I wasn't sure which way to go back then with the car. I didn't know if to make that as a user or as a, you know, like a set driver, or make it as a stunt car. I did some stunt car stuff. And how they look when they after they hit the ground. Well, each car when they hit, it depends on how hard they hit and at the angle they hit. So I'm kind of taking and making some metal pieces for the build on this project, just to make that realistic look more realistic and you know, make it look like a real car actually hit the ground. And he told his mom all about the show and what he likes about it. And of course he filled me in on the details of that. That's what I'm doing it for actually for him. And since he is, like I said, disabled and he has autism, I figured this would be the first episode for the disabled channel, and it'd be a perfect one to actually start the channel with this year. So I hope you guys and gals and all your audience sit back and enjoy this episode for the first one for the first time, and actually understand what it's made for. I'm having fun actually building. Welcome to the General Aftermath episode. This car is being built to look like an aftermath car of a stunt car of the General that did a jump. Now, you probably noticed already that the engine is missing and so is the radiator support and radiator. Well, I'm making new stuff for that stuff in the house. As you can see also, I moved the frame rail in the front. I might move the apron too yet. Next, this part's metal and brass, or aluminum. I'm not sure yet. The door, as you can see, is missing. I'm gonna paint the numbers on that. This gonna take just a little time to put them together though. If you look back here, you can see the taillight panel. The taillights have been all pried apart. This is what they call a glue bomb, which means somebody else built it before. I just bought it, disassembled it, and rebuilding it again. But I also gotta take and redo the trunk lid too and make a tunnel window instead of a Daytona 500 window, which this kid had. Since I chopped the door up, I got the original door in the house. So I'm thinking about going with the 3-valve one. They have nice detail on them. The other door is more like flatness. This one's more, as you can see, it has more of the indentations on them. Also, right here is the gas tank thing. I'm thinking about making them out of aluminum, make them more realistic. But if you look right here at the front tire, that's just must see how it's gonna be looking like, but aluminum up in the wheel though when it's done. I want the car to look like it came down and it hit hard like this in the front. I gotta redo the window trim too. Yeah, that's some molding on the side. Let's see all the fun stuff you can say. I enjoyed it. I also got a brass roll bar I'm gonna build for this one too. I want to make it look realistic as much as I can. Now here you can see it's on this roof. I'm showing you guys the chassis of this. The chassis looks pretty good actually, but it can actually do a little more detail, but I'm not really worried too much about it though. But one thing I am focusing on is right here. Is this piece back in here. Is the rear end, the gas tank, and the leaf shackle area. That's what I'm looking at right now. And also up here in the front piece right here. I gotta make this stuff out of probably copper or brass. I'm not sure yet. But I want to make the chassis thing weathered so it looks like it actually been sitting for a while. No elements. I'm also using these kind of rims too. These are the AMT rims. They came with the General Lee kits. I also got a Corvette one in the house too. I got those kind of rims as well, a little more deeper. I'm thinking about maybe mismatching the rims and stuff on this car, so make them look more, you know, how they would, you know, if they get done using them, how they just throw anything on this to get the car just you know, up and going or just out the gate, something like that. If you look right here, by the way, these cars don't stay together too. Wow, you can see he's kind of wrecking himself already. Anyways, getting back on topic here. I got this kit. As you can see right here, this is the original side of the kit. You can see how the door and everything is. That's why I mentioned earlier about I'm thinking about going with this kind, because it's more detailed. I'm not saying the company stuff is bad or anything. They are, but they're not bad or anything, but they just lack a little bit in detail wise. So I'm just doing like a more better wood did, and a little more detail to them. I'm not putting the kits or anything down. They're actually good for building. And fun too. Now, one thing about this I had to add, it was the side markers right there, as you can see. That's one thing I had to add to them, and I also here's one thing I like doing in these cars. Now, you see these door things right here, all the way up around here. I like taking an X-Acto blade, the blunt end, back end of it. I like scrubbing the seams a little deeper. That way, when you paint them, you can always use a black wash or anything and darken the areas up. But for me, I like opening the doors up on certain projects and keeping some doors closed. Give them more strength, you could say, the one that is actually still sealed. But if you look right here, though, I'm going to try and get this tire. As you can see, it has a molded and rubber piece, so it's kind of hard to set it in place. But if you look, you can probably get a good idea how it looks when it's done. And I'm gonna see if I can flop this over here a little bit. As you can see, the engine bay as well. I'm not sure about this yet. I might just leave it, or maybe might just take the rebuild one and maybe put it inside there. I'm not sure yet. Now I want to show you guys this. I want to show you right here. This ain't the piece I'm using actually. This is actually one of the spare ones I have in the house. As you can see, if you look at the gas tank right here, it's all molded as one piece. Well, I want to make it a little more realistic. By doing that, I'm going to take and make one identical like this. Like I said, I got space in the house that looks like better built ones like that, but it's like this. And I want to take and easily, as you can see, put it inside like this, actually right into the chassis area. That way it gives it a little more realistic look at it, like when it hit the ground and it actually, you know, bent it all up. If you can see right there how it looks. That just gives a rough idea. Now moving around here, as you can see, like I said before, I already cut that out. I still got to work on the front balance pan. And I'm thinking about chopping those, I'm gonna have to say, wannabe hubs and A-arms for the kit. But anyway, I'm gonna chop them off, and I'm gonna work an A-arms on it. Now, moving forward here, here's the roll bar. I'm not actually sure how it got bent, because last time I knew it was like this over here, not like this. I think my put something heavy on it the other day, because we were working in the model workroom and we were working, doing things around. I think she kind of accidentally dropped something, because I know here I got to do another soldering job on it. I built this cage about, I'm going to say 8 months ago. As a mock-up one, but with the project here being the General's aftermath, the mirror case kind of actually ties into the character of it. But like I said though, look right here. Imagine tires, and you get the idea. It looks more realistic, a little more detail on it. I even got the grill in the house too for it. I went ahead and put the roll cage piece in, but I got the interior tube in the house though for it, along with the dash. I'm looking things over right now on this. But as you can see how it looked though, even with the stuff inside, it looked more realistic. See if I can center it around here. Like I said, with this roll bar being a little bit on the broken side of it, I was kind of a little hard to work with it and spin it around. Here you can get a better view. Now if you look closer, you can see how it looks. That would look with the dash and everything in it. See if I can hold this up here. Now if you look right here, you can see. You get the idea now. That rim won't be on it, it'll be another kind of better looking rim. I didn't get the bumpers and everything in the house, but I might take and maybe make a stamp for the bumpers and make them out of aluminum. Make them look a little more realistic for the project. Instead of trying to re-chrome, be better off just to make them out of aluminum. You just glue them on or pin them on with needles. Clothespins. But I think it'll look nicer though. Add a little more hardware on it. Also think about taking and putting a vent piece in here too. Air vent thing. Put windshield wipers on it too. I didn't get the grill in the house too I gotta work on yet. Like I said, on all my projects I always like taking and make them look realistic as I can. But this project is going to now you can see right here how these Mopars, the muscle cars, how they got body lines. Sexy as all heck. But as you can see how the muscle cars all they all have style and class. They do have good body styles though. That's one thing I like about the old Chargers. This project right here is going to us. He's a big Dixon Hazzard fan, General A fan. And he likes watching episodes and likes seeing the car going through the air and come down landing. So that's what I'm building this one for. It's gonna be special to him.
little tiny details in there I'll never